We have here today Riccardo Robustini from UNICA Architects, the founder of this firm with the headquarters in Dubai and in Italy. And welcome to our chat and chill.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Your firm is a global player with works worldwide. Do you see Dubai establishing itself as a creative hub where companies can locate their headquarters and work for the growing Middle Eastern and North African market?
Well, I think in some way Dubai is already a very important hub on the Middle East and the MENA region. The point here most probably is to understand if it's going to be able to keep the leadership on the next 5 or 10 years, especially I would say like with the strong competition that is coming with Saudi. So definitely yes.
So what's the advantage of being located in Dubai and UAE?
Well, Dubai it's definitely an international platform where a lot of things happen. So I would say like a lot of connection in terms of intellectual connection and also a lot of connection in terms of commercial one. But I feel the real advantage or the real potential of the city is to transform itself based on the needs, so based on the market. So that gives us a lot of hopes on what we do and a lot of hope on the future.
Is it the time for residential luxury architecture and interior at this moment after pandemics and one of the consideration of the last couple of years? And what kind of customer are you catering at the moment?
Yeah, I do agree that COVID pushed the residential market, even though I think that there is a sort of historic circle that repeats itself, where after I would say the art and craft and the modern movement, we had 50 years in the history of architecture where the residential and the private projects especially, they were not really on the spotlight, but I feel now they are coming back. People, they realize that where we live and where we stay, it's one of the most important place where we spend most of our time. So from one side, definitely COVID pushed the situation, and also some politics helps a lot to develop the residential project in a more consistent way.
Yeah, that's very interesting, and also it's interesting to see the relation with the residential private clients, which are usually perceived as very demanding and kind of difficult to satisfy. And is it still true?
I would say like yes and no. We have certain clients that they prefer just to give us the full lead of the process. So we are committed with the budget and with delivery and with our schedule. And there are clients that obviously they want to be completely involved. So what we do normally, we try just to work, especially at the beginning, side by side with the client to convince them they have to trust us, so to gain their trust.
Through your work, you are diffusing Italian heritage. I went through your extensive portfolio and it's impressive. Yeah, this sense of creating the culture and bring forward the Italian heritage in culture, in architecture and design. Beyond economical value, do the clients come to your firm because they are interested in this narrative?
Being Italian and working in design definitely helps quite a lot. There is sort of also stereotypes, okay, in some way, and obviously, especially on the industrial design, Italy has been, I would say, the leading country in the past and also in the present. Having said that, especially for the private sector, I feel that client comes to us because of the way we work.
So Saudi Arabia is a growing and opening market for architecture and design projects. So how do you perceive this right now?
We have been looking at Saudi for I would say like 3 years, just before COVID, and then COVID changed a little bit the plans because the travel into Saudi was banned, so we got to change a little bit or to reschedule what was our idea to enter in the market. We are at the moment we are looking intensively to the market, so it's one of our top 3 location where we really want to expand in 2022, and I feel is the correct market where we would like to be, based on what is our portfolio or based on the type of client that we expect to be in Saudi, and definitely will be one of our major target for this year.
Is there any project that you want to describe shortly and introduce, something that you have recently done and recently achieved through your work at UNICA Architects?
We are at the moment closing. We are working in about 10 projects. They are under construction. We are spanning from private residential projects, boutique hotel, some interior for towers and offices, and we do have 2 or 3 projects where we spend a lot of effort in the last few years. One is recently finished in Italy again, and then we have another project where the client gave us basically the full paper, so give us just the freedom to do whatever we want, and that was the. But at the moment, I think this one is the most intriguing and most interesting project that we have on the table, because we are trying to melt architecture in the desert with the very deep local culture and the very deep relation that they have with the desert itself. So,
well, it was really a pleasure to be with you, Riccardo, and definitely I hope to see you at Index for the upcoming edition.
For sure.
Where you will find a lot of interesting supplier and interesting services.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.